Berserk. That's kind of like Berserk. What's another one? People say Cowboy Bebop a lot, but Cowboy Bebop actually was inspired by several other things, including Outlaw Star. Like, there's some like really old animes that like inspired a lot of other ones.
Wait, you're blowing my mind, Hocus. Outlaw Star
No,
predates Cowboy Bebop?
I'm like 99% sure it does.
Wait, I have to be in the cargo hold this time? And I have no Pokemon? Oh god, this is how
That
they
was
send me to Epstein Island, isn't it? Oh no. Oh god.
God.
Oh god.
An
Oh god.
Epstein somewhere acting a cigar on a dog,
The
and he
GPG, they
laughed.
trafficked me. What is this? What is this, like new content or something?
Outlaw Star, 1998, and
They took all my Pokemon. Was I shanghaied?
boy, Cowboy Bebop, 2001. Yeah, Outlaw Star came out first.
Oh. Oh, thank god. It was just a moving van. Mom, I had the craziest dream. You weren't there, but there was this guy named Epstein and an island, and Mark Zuckerberg had these sideways reptilian eyelids.
Yeah.
But it's good to be back at home, even though everything seems technologically downgraded.
Yeah.
Technologic.
You can never go back.
What's this guy doing in my room? Is that a GameCube? Wow, they did everything they could to try and make that thing sell.
It depends which region you're in. Some of them have a Nintendo Entertainment System. Some of them have a Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Some of them have a GameCube, and I believe they even go up to the Wii. I think you know, but you have a Wii.
I loved the GameCube. Everybody gives it shit, but it had some bangers, man.
I loved my GameCube. Oh my God,
Me
Soul
too.
Calibur 4 was on GameCube, and that was like I knew about Soul Calibur, but that was the one where I was like, this game is amazing.
Right?
And once again, my absent father causes me to seek out another male role model in the form of his friend and a professor of Pokemon.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah.
But at least this professor of Pokemon won't be as touchy feely as your absent father is.
Now, I think that was Epstein Island. And thankfully, that was all just a bad dream.
Go somewhere where there's speed Pokemon to kill a bunch of speedy motherfuckers.
Interesting. We already see the Longhouse at play, utilizing these young girls to exert their authority by telling you, you can't go there, you can't say that, you can't do that thing.
They call it practice.
It makes them feel important and coerces you into participating in the corporate system. But since they think it's on their terms, they think they're winning. What have we here? Oh, you want to become friends with Pokemon. That's, hmm.
Let him, and then when you become a Rocket, you just take all his Pokemon, or not Rocket, anti GPG PGP
That's true. I think she's
GPG.
kind of going for the bad boy look.
I know I
You
am.
just need facial hair. You just need a little bit of facial hair, and your character will be.
I don't know. I feel like you've got the perfect mustache. I don't want to, like, step on that. Do they have, like, maybe a
Who?
goatee option?
They
Oh,
have other facial hair. I just don't remember. You mean like the pencil goatee?
Yeah, like the Star Trek Mirror Darkly type of shit. I don't know where he is. He's not in his office. He's not in his home. I can't. Uh, okay. Let's try it again. Is the hall monitor going to stop me? Oh, I see. So as soon as you need something, the rules don't exist. Fine. Wait, I don't get to look at them. I just have to go by their names.
What are you talking about?
In Hoenn, they just show you the names. You don't get to actually see them. I mean, I know what I
Yeah.
want. Oh, okay, I see.
Is this what you want? It won't be what you get. Why? The professor lied to me. My innocence has been ripped from my palm. My sweaty, sweaty, damp palm.
I think a stern distrust of academia is something to get when you're a young kid.
Can't underestimate the power of distrust.
Man, even this guy's trying to set me up with his daughter.
Boom. It wasn't a joke. Boom.
Is that the mechanic for this one? They replace the rivalry with some new kind of sexual tension.
Everyone's your friend, and there's three-way battles everywhere you go. And every time you fight someone, like a gym leader, where you plan to fight the gym leader, you're gonna have a rival fight. You might have a rival fight before the gym, and then again after the gym.
That sounds tedious and frustrating. I love it.
Welcome to Pokemon Unova.
Oh, this is Hoenn, actually. Oh no, I believe we've
Oh,
lost the MC of ceremonies.
we have MC drama.
It's fine.
No, it's not, but we'll pretend it is.
No, he had to dip out. But whereas with Sinnoh and uh, Kanto, I had a vague recollection. This one, I have no idea. So I'm actually going to have to put forth some effort and look into guides or something online.
I mean, the games follow like a pretty typical pattern.
This is true, yeah. But these are the islands. Everything changes in the islands, mon.
Whoa, drop your expectations. Welcome to the islands. Drop your expectations. They fell down with your path. You wear man bikini. Everybody shudders. Welcome to the islands. Banana hammock.
Honestly, that would be
That's
a
what it is.
great travel ad just to open up telling people to mitigate their expectations. Carnival Cruise, it's your fault for expecting more. Oh, that's the grass type in this one?
I made a life mistake. You know when they tell you not to drink the gallon of milk? I didn't realize I had 41,000 poke yen. I thought I had like 13 and I hit max amount and I just bought 41 milks.
Wow. You putting your Pokemon on Go Mad?
I guess so. They're trying to bulk up.
Oof.
They're all like, why is Gengar so good at fighting? And it's just like, guys, he, he's Gengar. Can y'all chill? Like, don't be so jealous.
I don't
Look
know
at
if
him
I can
smile.
support drinking a gallon of milk in a day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a nice glass of whole milk, chocolate milk. Oh, you bet. But an entire gallon of it, that just sounds.
Welcome back, MC Drama. We were so lost without you until we figured things out, and then we were lost again because we lost things.
We need our MC of ceremonies, what can I say?
It's
Sorry
true.
about that, guys. MC Drama is back. My phone pulled Henry VIII, if you know what I mean.
It killed its wife because it wouldn't give it a son?
It died.
Oh,
Died.
okay.
Henry VIII's been dead. I could have used many names there. I just felt like that one was the least personal. It's been a long time, you know.
It pulled a Lincoln.
Yeah, there you go. You know, too soon. Too soon.
Why is this Pokemon attacking by itself? What is happening? It's level 39. What am I allowed to use? I accidentally got some badges out of order, which I didn't realize you could even do. 43 is my limit. Okay.
Oh yeah, I
Oh, and then
guess technically you can take on Koga before you take on Sabrina.
that's exactly what I did. I wrecked through Koga, and then I went to Sabrina, and I was like, "What is happening?" Her Alakazam would just its signal beam would crit hit every time, and just wipe out anything I had that was good against her. Friggin', I don't know who made Bug good against Dark, but that makes my head hurt.
I think they did it just specifically so that Bug would become more viable, honestly.
If that's how they felt about it, then they should have made Bug stronger against Steel or some shit too.
Well, that makes no sense.
I
But
know it
bugs rule
doesn't
the
make
night.
Do they though?
shouldn't the Dark type rule the night? What? The night doesn't rule the night.
No one rules the night, technically.
You just said the Bugs rule the night. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but bug types suck.
Calm down. You're gonna make me want to join the oh goodness, I might want to join the global poke government.
I curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. This,
Hey, there's no supporting the GPG here.
If the GPG feel more like I feel about bug Pokemon, maybe they're supporting me.
if the GPG felt the way you do about bug Pokemon wouldn't be the subject of this debate.
The GPG do not care about the liberation of any Pokemon, including bug Pokemon.
In fact,
Which
they
is
want us to eat the bug Pokemon.
which is perhaps my largest complaint with them.
You guys do realize that the problem with the GPG's biggest problem is that there are no humans running the GPG. It's a bunch of like munchlaxes, like and frigging alakazams, or no, not even alakazams, cadabras that are pissed off because no one will catch them and trade them so they can become alakazams. So they're fucking furious. Like it's a bunch of machokes and haunters and cadabras, Pokemon that need to be caught and traded to get to their final evolution, and they can't do it by themselves. They need humans, and they're pissed off about it.
So they're like the Cylons in Battlestar Galactica.
Yes.
I like it. That would make sense, though, that this whole thing, like I said earlier, like it would not surprise me if the Pokemon actually are the ones benefiting from this at the end of the day. Like, this is all just an elaborate ruse to get us to, like in Parasite Eve, all of human civilization was just made so that the mitochondria could take over after they replaced us. It's sort of what we're doing with AI when you think about it. Like, we're just building something that's inevitably going to enslave or replace all of us.
Maybe at some point. I'm not sure we're even remotely close to there yet.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think what was it, that one guy at Google talking about how that chat bot had become sentient. It's all
Right.
garbage.
Oh, I researched that out of curiosity, including his article, and yeah.
Is it at least funny garbage?
I mean, in order to create a machine that could even theoretically mimic human consciousness, you would need something the size of like the Empire State Building, with a river like Niagara Falls running through it at all times to keep it from overheating. And you'd still have to maintain like miles away from it, because everything within like a 20 to 30 mile vicinity of it would probably just be dead from the heat, the steam, the electric output, the whatever gases it would exert. Like, it's not really. These AI just basically look at random chance, and so it looks at the letters that you text to it, and then it creates a text response based on what statistically or in terms of probability is most likely to come next. So it doesn't even really know that it's saying, "How are you today?" It just knows that with a certain probability, O comes after H. The W, if the W comes, then there's a space after, and so on and so forth. So no robot takeover today. But the only real
Really, how
issue is,
successful computers are
It is a. I thought his conversation with the AI though was an interesting read.
refresh my memory.
I mean, I only read it once. You'd have to look it up,
I
but
mean, it's cool. I'm cool. You know, this is not exactly a stream based on accuracy. You can paraphrase.
that's true. That's true.
I go to church every day and quote our stream. There are true believers out there. You don't even know.
I think you should stop doing
Yeah.
that, otherwise you'll have to find a new church soon.
I think it's okay because my church is under a bridge. Everyone there is like passed out and they don't care what I say.
Well, that's
My
depressing.
other church is a Honda Accord.
My church
Your
is a
church is not
six-shooter.
cozier than this.
That would be a good bumper sticker. Like, my other god is a 4/4 flying lizard with lifelink.
I live in a state where a 6-shooter is the same thing as consent.
Yeah.
That's actually how you consent. You roll the chamber and you fire 2 shots in the air, and that's how they know. Come and get it.
You also have to scream arriba, but it's fine.
Oh, I thought you were just
Or
supposed to. Huh?
ay.
You forgot the last part. After you fire twice in the air, you got to scream, "Soup's out!"
Malahu Akbar. Kamalahu Akbar. Help me further my career. Oh God, guys, she's gonna fabricate a rape allegation against me in 3 years.
I believe it. Not the allegation, the fact that she's going to. I believe your prediction.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you know, I wouldn't touch her. Look at her.
That's how I feel about most people.
She looks very blurry.
Well, that's the secret. You just got to find one person. You find one person to touch, and then you give them all your secrets, and you make sure you have them sign a prenup first.
Do you sing that song to them, like by All American Rejects?
Wait, what?
Cause the secret, forget it.
Oh yeah, the
I'm sorry.
dirty. Will you be
I'm
my
having trouble
summertime
hearing.
secret?
Yeah, Summertime Secret. Yeah, I'm sorry, Hocus. I'm having trouble hearing you.
No worries. Let me refresh my connection.
Let me make sure. I'll make sure it's nothing on my end.
Will you be my summertime secret?
Summertime secret.
That poor dog.
Premise that you
Who
keep
wants to
it.
know?
Yeah, that poor dog.
Oh hey, they use a different dye in the oceans here.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Is it at least more natural? A
I
more
don't
natural dog?
I don't know. Maybe it's like Europe where like they banned the specific dye because it causes, I don't know, kidney failure or something. But
What did it say? What did it say whenever you try to?
oh, I can't
What did it?
surf.
Oh, you don't have it yet. Okay,
Yeah.
you're
Let's
just
see.
judging that it's a different color dye.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I have a lowly level cap of 20 right now. We're starting over from scratch. Oh God, my dad's the gym leader, but he's the gym leader to the first city.
Yeah, but he turns you down. He's like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here." And you're like, "But daddy," and he's like, "No." And you're like, "Let me have a cigarette." And he's like, "No." He's like, I thought cigarettes were good. That's why you left, right?" And he's like,
Sorry, son. I'm gonna have to treat this like a standard summertime secret, if you know what I mean.
Wait a second. So I had to get my Pokemon from my fucking neighbor, but my dad is just going to teach this random ass stranger how to catch Pokemon. And now I'm supposed, like, this is like your dad won't play catch with you, but he'll play catch with the neighbor's kid. But then he says, hey, just teach the neighbor kid how to play catch. God, this is why kids in Japan are so fucked up.
I feel like he invites the neighbor kid home for dinner and he gives him your steak. Whenever you say something, he spits in your face.
I don't know if you
Like,
can see the stream or not, Drama Spaz, but this Wally guy looks like the guy in Society that dies first in the shunting.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Hocus, you were right. I guess this is another one. Wait, so my dad's the last gym leader? He's Il Duce. My father's Il
no,
Duce in this world.
He does look like that
I think
character. You're right.
I think he's like the fifth or sixth. I don't think he's the last one.
Of course they have to go in circles, don't they? Uh-oh, this guy
It,
has sunglasses.
I feel like Game Freak knew that like 10 years after they made the game, you were gonna come check the game out, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is a chance to disappoint Jasper," and yeah,
I mean, I don't know,
Il
that guy
Il
just...
Duce disappointed you, right? All of Il Duce's minions were disappointing to you.
I know, but then I just saw that guy with the sunglasses and he read me up and down and said I wasn't... my uniform is too clean to be a real trainer. So I'm starting to have one of those, like, oh no, my hands, they aren't ragged and scarred like a trainer. These are the soft hands of a rocket
Yeah,
grunt.
you're walking
Yeah,
around
yeah.
giving people whiteouts and having their Pokemon faint. I'm over here teaching my Pokemon moves like neck snap. Again, teaching them a Bowie knife rapid spin.
Teaching your Pokemon how to use a switchblade.
Mm-hmm. I want them to be ready to live in any fantasy. They know how to use lightsabers, Wolverine claws, switchblades, uh, manipulation.
You should teach them how to use love. That is the deadliest weapon of all.
They're masters of edging.
Is that a weapon
Love
or...
can be deadly. Love can be a deadly weapon, but I feel like the deadliest weapon of all is probably like the most powerful nuclear warhead that we're capable of creating at any given point.
See, I don't know. I feel like nuclear war is never going to actually happen. It's just one of those things that's just part of the dance now because everyone has them.
I feel like it's one of those things we say is never going to actually happen, and then one day it's like, oh shit, someone got a little too pissed off.
I mean, yeah, I guess it just has to happen once, right?
Right, yeah.
China.
What are the odds fall off this bridge? Well, okay, let's constantly walk back and forth on the bridge and see if we fall. Eventually, we actually might, once.
I mean, I could see the Chinese making some argument like, well, America got to drop 2 bombs, so we should get to drop 2 bombs on America. And then all the liberals here would be like, they have a point. They're right. We're evil. We should die.
That sounds frighteningly possible.
That does, yeah.
I mean, we're currently living it.
I want to be the very best. Sacrifice for ethics. Each Pokemon whose neck I snap. Soul will contribute to the demon summoning ritual.
And suddenly we're back to Evertail. I wish that game was what it tries to advertise itself to be. You actually download it and it's just Pokemon if Pokemon were stuck behind a paywall.
Can we call it Pokemon 2077? I make jokes I have to explain.
What? No. The thing is, I was wondering, what year does Pokemon take place in? I mean, it's supposed to be a mirror image of our world, but
1998 in America, 1995 or 2, something like that in Japan.
is that the setting for the game?
If I remember correctly, Kanto is supposed to be one of them. Supposed to be Japanese. I think it's Kanto.
Oh yeah, Kanto is Japan, and Johto are in Japan, and the one of the other regions is also in Japan, I think. No idea where this is. Maybe the Philippines?
You're the Philippines, but we love you anyway. It's not supposed to mean anything. Don't worry.
I guess the Philippines. Filipino.
Filipino.
They can't pronounce the so they say pish.
Yikes.
Fish posh.
I think it's adorable.
Heard someone say Thailand and Thai food earlier, and I was like, apparently they believed for their whole life it was Thai food. I mean, Thai food, not Thai food.
Thailand. That sounds like a strip club's name.
Right? I could see it. I could see it happening. Debbie does do Dallas.
That's true.
I've actually never seen that. Like, so does she do the entire city of Dallas, or does she find an elected representative that can stand in for Dallas and just do him?
Well, this is an event that happens in another timeline where Dallas is its own country and has its own dictator.
I mean, hey, stay tuned.
Does Debbie do Dallas? Why, yes. Yes, she does. It's Daltastic. Is Waterfall not an HM? Does it only count as a TM?
No, it's an HM.
Bag. TMs, HMs. Waterfall should be under W. Oh no, they punched them in the snatch. It's super effective. Water gun, water pulse, whirlwind. Motherfuckers. I just haven't unlocked it yet.
Hocus, I'm gonna have to tell you, I'm thinking about it again. I am
Don't, don't. You stay strong. Jesus doesn't want you to do that. We're not talking about the same thing. It's fine.
oh no, I'm thinking about the fact that baton pass doesn't work in this game. Team Aqua. Oh god, there's pirates.
Yeah, there's Team Aqua, Team Magma.
They look like they dress like the wait
Oh,
staff for a pirate themed restaurant. Bucklebees.
Bucklebees.
Yeah, it's we'll fix it in print. Post. Fuck.
we can fix that in post too. Wait,
Nah.
what do we call post again?
Fun Beards. The Fun
Um,
Beards pirate themed restaurant. We'll just find an old hollowed out CC's pizza and
Are
build a
you
ship
tired
around
of
it.
your kids? Do you want to get plastered? Come to Funbeards, where Child Protective Services are banned. We have diplomatic Child Protective Service immunity. We have the largest ball pit that has ever existed in history. Come throw your kid in the 14-foot deep ball pit and chug pitchers of alcohol, indiscriminate to the dangers you may put yourself in.
I mean, I don't want to compete with Chuck E. Cheese that much.
Chuck E. Cheese has nothing on us.
Every Chuck E. Cheese I've been to smells like a strip club.
I'm not a. I was never a the biggest Chuck E. Cheese fan because I like Chuck E. Cheese is for kids that didn't really like give a shit about arcades. I really liked arcades growing up, and those are. I mean, there's
Chuck
some
E. Cheese
decent
never
games
had
there.
a good
Enough.
arcade. You're right about that.
Like there's some decent games there because there's enough games that there's a few good ones. I mean, a lot of them suck. A regular arcade had any Chuck E. Cheese beat, and I don't even like pizza. I mean, I don't hate pizza. I'll eat it. It's just not one of my favorites. So like all of Chuck E. Cheese sucked to me. Like I would just rather be at a regular arcade.
Did you ever go to Mazzio's?
Where?
Mazzio's? Mazzio apostrophe S.
No, most of the ones I went to have been tilt across different malls basically. What's Mazzio's?
Oh, it was a pizza place that had a really bitchin' arcade. It wasn't big. It didn't have like
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, see, I've been to Mr. Gaddy's. That was a pizza place with an arcade. I guess
Oh,
I've never been
Mr.
to Mazzio's.
Gaddy's. There's quite a few of them that were pretty good. I I can't remember what grade it was in, but like my brother's classmates, like parents owned the Mr. Gaddy's franchise.
oh nice.
Yeah, they were
Nice.
pretty cool. They were pretty cool. I don't remember what happened that they ended up having to like sell the franchise. And now there's like a few like independently owned Mr. Gaddy's around.
Yeah, that's funny. They're really nice. I don't know what happened. They had to ditch everything and flee suddenly in the night. I don't know what happened. They were really nice.
No, I don't want to see your collection. Oh God, this guy's a furry. Pokemaniac Mark. Fucking
Oh
wearing
yeah,
like
the furries. God will
he sent
punish
out a
them.
lickitung. He sent out a lickitung.
Arceus will punish you for your deviance.
Yikes.
You know how it goes with furries. I don't, but I'm sure you do.
Did you ever hear of I think it was called Rainforest?
No, this sounds horrible.
You're gonna have to repeat that. Rainforest?
Yes, rainforest.
Okay, no, didn't hear
Okay.
of that. What is rainforest?
Okay, well, first of all, before I go any further, I'm going to point out the fact that Rainforest made a huge mistake by not holding its convention at a rainforest cafe.
Agreed. That would be an incredible cross promotion thing there. Yes. Huge
Rain
missed opportunity.
Rainforest is a convention of furries that happened. I don't remember where it was because I only found out about it much, much, much later. But essentially, they got the entire organization shut down because they basically trashed the hotel that they were at with their disgusting orgy.
Okay.
So
Wow.
they
I've
huh?
heard a variation of this where they didn't actually do it, that a bunch of people pretending to be them did it.
See, that's my plan. Operation Deforestation.
I'm not
Mm.
saying that that's not true. But I am saying like, what a great cover, right?
Yeah,
No, you
exactly.
guys don't understand. People made it look like we did this. Like, we weren't. That footage of us there is just people that look just like us. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's very convenient. Yeah, someone else just took all the towels and shoved them into the jets for the hot tub and caused the overflow to destroy the server room.
right. I mean, to be fair, we've all found ourselves there at some point.
But that is my plan for Operation Deforestation, is that we essentially find some furry convention, and then we go there dressed up as furries. But we'd have to give ourselves different names, and they wouldn't be able to correspond with our animal. So, like, you go as an eagle, but we call you Mr. Pig. I'll go as a pig, but we call me Mr. Wolf. Hocus, you'll be a wolf, but we'll call you Mr. Eagle. So they'll never know who's whom.
Mm.
I like it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Except that, if one of us gets caught, somebody else was doing fucked up shit under that person's name and they're still going to get punished horribly.
That's why we stick to the plan.
Yeah, I'm pretty imaginative. Like, whichever one of you's looking like what my name is, pretty fucked.
Yeah.
No matter how bad you want to get revenge, the worst thing you do, you're going to be punishing the other guy, not me. Okay, I like it. Let's do it.
I was gonna say, we could just try and be loyal.
Whoa, when has that worked? There's always a rogue, and he always stabs everyone in the back.
No, Hollywood wants you to believe that so that you'll sabotage yourself.
Is that true though?
I mean, I don't know. Saw it in a movie once.
Yeah. I saw a lot of things in the movie once. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Wicked sinful.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get upset.
No, it's fine.
I'm
Disgusting.
just saying.
We all
You
know
might find-
Hollywood likes to overstep itself.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
I found a female Pikachu. If I punch it in the face, maybe it'll go with my male Pikachu and make.
If you're gonna punch a female Pikachu, punch it with an open fist like a lady.
Agreed.
I don't understand. Are you saying that ladies punch with open fists, or that ladies are supposed to be punched with open fists?
Yes.
I really got it.
Yeah. Why not both?
Ladies are masters of open fist fighting. They receive open fist punches because they practice the open fist martial arts. If you try to punch him with a closed fist, they'll hit your chakra point to open your fist up before it makes contact. Although the smart move might be to move out of the way, but
Oh, this is the sombrero Pokemon.
Ludicolo?
Yeah, he's the one that eventually has a giant sombrero, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. Which
Ludicolo.
people like because he's grass water, which I don't know. I've been told is good and not great. Yeah, actually, now that I think about that, that's not. I guess you'd be double resistant against ground and rock type if you were grass water. Like I don't know what else can possibly be a benefit.
I don't know. They're talking a whole lot about planting berries and all this stuff. So I'm going to go outside and check these patches of dirt and get the message that the feature hasn't been implemented.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, you should do.
I just don't have enough seeds.
I was waiting for you to say that because I've tried to do the berries already. Yeah.
A whole lot of backtracking. I don't remember having to backtrack this much in Viridian Forest.
Viridian Forest. Viridian Forest. I want to be the very first Magikarp to evolve into a Dratini. Fuck being a Gyarados.
Well, you know what, Magikarp? I don't think you can become a Gyarados, but what I can do is sacrifice you in a eugenics breeding program that will eventually create a superior Dragonite. Are you down for that?
Down, down for the goodness of all carp kind. I hate this. What is this thing called? Wingull evolves into Pelipper. I hate this Pelipper because the guy who gave it to me named it 1 million because it cost him 1 million to buy it on the market.
He paid 1 million for a Pelipper?
Yeah, it's got one stat at level 31, so it's usable for breeding. It's got drizzle, and yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Are the stats good? I gotta look. I gotta look. I don't remember. Boom, 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 boom. We click on that. We click on that. He's got a 31 for special defense. His speed is a shitty 6. 30 for health. 26 on defense and special attack. So he's got okay stats. They're supposed to be tanky. You really use them to just set up the rain.
Oh, I see. That's what Drizzle does.
Mm-hmm.
Who
It
is the
automatically
Drizzle?
makes
Drizzle sounds like
like
a
you were
rapper.
saying that.
Like,
Now presenting Poke Rap artist Drizzle.
Who is
I
the
don't even want to
Drizzle?
dare do it. He'd be like, I'm here to drazz, to drizzle, drazz, pizzazz, funk you up with some jazz,
I
kick
dig it.
your ass with the Pika Pikaz. I feel like he'd wear like a magician's hat, or sorry, not a magician's hat, a warlock's hat or something.
I mean, same
Whatever it is
thing.
that Harry Potter wears.
I like it.
Are they the same thing? I feel like one of them probably like evil, and the other one's like just clothing.
It
Right.
varies.
Why am I? Well, because I don't want to really raise experience on them. Who cares? We're gonna do it. We're gonna play with somebody worth using. Uh, Gengar, you always can use more speed.
Oh, finally, civilization. I did not want to have to backtrack a third time. Thank God for the biomedical police state, a Pokemon center in every city. Hail the GPG. Hail eating the bugs. Hail global homo.
I know this is part of like your cover, but it makes me cringe. Hell, the GPG. No, I oppose the GPG.
I love living in the ball and eating the bugs.
Yikes. He might have gone too deep undercover. I don't know.
I think so too.
I suggest we extract him.
No,
Agreed.
you don't understand. There are little girls in Afghanistan who aren't getting to go to school.
Um, they don't want to go to school.
No, you don't understand. Once we institute the matriarchal feminist order, we'll get rid of all war because men won't have any power and only men go to war. So if we just go to war so the little girls can go to school, we'll get rid of war.
Look, they just want crayons. We should just give them a bunch of crayons and tell them they can be doctors.
We
I
kind of
mean,
do that already.
fair point.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't change things.
The GPG supports
Otherwise,
the status quo.
they're gonna be like, we never thought of this scenario where they fight wars just because they were like, you guys have pissing contests with words in politics. We have pissing contests by shooting nukes at each other. Our pissing contests end civilizations. It's just like, wow,
Yeah.
good job.
Mudkip, pick up that rock and drop it on him.
See, what's gonna happen is a real businessman's gonna look. A real businessman's gonna look, and he's gonna be like, we were able to double the workforce by introducing women into the workforce, and war is the probably most successful uh, business venture that it has existed for mankind. It drives economies up. So what we need is to introduce women into war, so that way we have twice the war going on and twice the profit.
Makes no sense, and I love it.
War.
Okay.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it
Absolutely
again.
nothing. Say it again. Yeah. Okay. I'm into it.
And actually, that song's written by the GPG because war is good for making money, but they want us to be like absolutely nothing.
Well, was not written by the GPG, but okay. I mean, you can pretend that if you want. So I didn't take that personally. I'm not sure why that's the way I played that.
I mean,
You know what? You know what? Fuck the GPG. I've had a beer, and I'd like to officially say, fuck the GPG. I'm still thinking of a good name for my city.
Beerton. No.
I mean, that's apt. That's adept for sure. But a little on the nose.
Hopton.
I have leap. Anyone put
Maybe.
this forward? No.
It's gonna have to
Millershire.
be the perfect. It's gonna have to be the perfect name. You know.
Going Guinness. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. I apologize for everything.
It's alright. Shit happens, you know.
Hayesfield, Hayesfield conglomerates. No, I don't know. Hayesfield ton. Hayesfield ton. TON. Yeah.
Oh, did you guys know that Alex Jones is, I guess there's more stuff going on with his trial right now in the
What?
news.
Like it is evolving. Mudkip learned to stand up properly. What if I use the master ball on coughing? Everyone would hate me.
That's right. He's evolved. He's going through puberty. He's becoming a man. He's starting fist fights, smoking cigarettes, going on to Reddit.
And watching Captain Kangaroo.
They grow up so
Oh,
fast.
thank God. Oh, thank God. Self-destruct can't hit Gengar. I wasn't sure. I hadn't tested that out yet. Certain things don't work in these games.
Oh, don't confuse yourself. Like, don't. Self-destruct can hit anyone.
It literally just happened. It didn't work. Oh, I see what you're saying. You must be using that psychic type shit.
There you go. There you go. I'm telling you guys, generic Pokemon. I'm gonna design it. It's a Ditto that decides to give up its ability, okay, to transform into anything in order to transform into something fully once, okay? But it gets to choose. It gets to choose its basic type and its new type.
It has stimulated free will.
Yes.
Well, I guess if you were trying to make a new set of types for Pokemon, you could do different music genres: emo, hipster, grunge.
Oh, for sure. It can be, see, from what I've learned, it can be very, very vague and very specific, right?
This is true.
There could be a Pokemon for the Beatles. I mean, there won't be that I make because I'm not really that into them, but somebody could, you know. I mean, I encourage everyone to do their thing.
I don't.
I mean, you know,
I
in the
encourage you
Pokemon
to
realm, I
buy
encourage.
the same shirts that Jasper is wearing. I encourage you to invest in whatever Jasper tells you to invest in, and I encourage you to do whatever MC that is going to tell you to participate in. I mean,
I feel like we're going to
know
be
what
running.
I'm talking
I
about.
feel like we're going to be running into some conflict, Hocus, and that's okay.
It's fine. I mean, look,
Sometimes
I'll offer the wrong perspective so that your right perspective seems more right.
I feel you. Well, I was about to say, sometimes the best friendships are rivalries, you know? So, you know, even though we might view things differently, I encourage you to found your own town that is fascist if you want, you know? I mean, I don't like
Everybody
it.
hopes that they beat Gary, the rival in Pokemon, but nobody slits their wrist because they lose to Gary.
Okay. I mean, you know.
They just go back to the starting town and have sex with Gary's mom.
Sure. Like you do. Like you do.
I thought I was the only one.
Well, no, I mean, how else
That's
do
what
you
Gary.
assert dominance? I've never even
That's what
played the game.
Gary
I've done that.
does. Yeah, Gary's mom tells everybody that they're the only one.
Right.
Remember who she's related to. Where do you think Gary gets it from?
Right.
I just assumed Professor Oak was, taking a lot of trips out to that island with Bill.
Sure.
I think the last time I actually gave anyone investing advice, I was talking to my brother right before the Ukraine conflict happened, and he was talking about investing, and I said, "Yeah, I think if you're going to invest in anything, you should invest in hard resources, like maybe Russian oil." He was like, "No, no, no, I'm going to invest in the ruble," and I was like, "Okay, you do that."
Right.
I mean, he was joking, right?
No.
That's terrible.
Should invest in gold.
I've been getting a lot of lectures from him about politics lately, and I'm just like, oh boy. I mean, I'm glad you're finally getting into politics. Corporate neoliberal isn't the worst for like new blossoming ideologies. Didn't that pirate run off this way? Did he find like an Applebee's to go hide in or something?
I mean, did he deserve enough respect from you for to be acknowledged as a pirate?
Was definitely not a cowboy.
But he might be a bebop.
Should have been a cowboy.
Maybe he's hiding in this church claiming sanctuary.
Don't give it to him.
He robbed the church? Oh, it's a research facility. But I'm pretty sure that looked like a church. No, never mind. Soulless corporate building.
An electrode. Let's throw a quick ball at this fool. Blah, 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 blah. You, boom. Get in there. No, you jackass. He tried to hit me with Swift. He doesn't know who I am.
Was there a new Jackass movie that came out? Is there enough of them still alive to do one?
Enough of who's
I feel like
still
all of
alive?
them should have died from AIDS by now.
Who? Who are we talking about?
Oh, the cast of
Bam
Jackass.
Margera,
Oh. I thought we were talking about the Golden Girls for a second.
Oh no, they're all dead.
Yeah, not of HIV though, or AIDS.
Rose did have an AIDS scare. I remember the night that I first saw that episode, I was incredibly high and I was not sure it was happening.
Yeah, I know, right? That's the thing about that show, man. Like, it's all fun and games, and then every once in a while, it's like, bam! Like, yeah.
It's all fun and games until Granny has an AIDS scare.
Or until one of Sophia's friends wants to commit suicide.
No more Mondays.
No more not another Monday.
Not another Monday.
Like, what a hashtag, man. Hashtag not another Monday. I need a t-shirt.
Not another Monday.
If you didn't know, it just sounds like the typical, like, ugh, like, you know.
Ooh, what's this electrode got?
Oh man, I'm remembering that episode now, and it opens up and Sophia's friend is like creepy from the beginning, where she's just like clearly envious of her dead friend.
That episode was hard for the actor that played Sophia to play, or that episode was hard to do for her.
Why?
She was very, very afraid of death. Like, everybody's afraid of death, but that actor was very, very, very afraid of death to the point where it was like a phobia, you know?
Really?
Yeah, and so that episode in particular was hard for her because she's like, she was so afraid of death. Like she's like, I don't know about this like suicide shit, plotline shit. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't think she ever necessarily objected or put up or had said she had
I
like a huge
wonder.
issue with it, but they said it was really hard for her because she was very terrified of the concept of death.
I wonder if that happened anywhere around the time when Daniel, I think his name was Daniel Lee, Bruce Lee's son, uh, uh, died during the filming of The Crow.
Right, right.
I remember for a little while it was they always say that shit. It's like it comes in threes, but there was like three times that like there were weapons that were loaded when they were supposed to be props on
Right.
set, like really close to when he died. There was like two other ones.
Right, right.
Is that what Alec Baldwin said?
He does mention something about that.
Oh,
I don't remember what he says though. I need to go back to the Church of Baldwin.
I don't know. I'm still pretty
this
sure that that gun did not misfire. Like that is, it's far too convenient that the woman that ended up getting shot happened to be working on a documentary about all the sex scandals and pedophiles in Hollywood and all the people
well, I don't
affiliated
know.
with it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened, but God, what a tragic event. Terrible. I mean, I know what happened. I don't know why it happened, but God, that was a very
Yeah.
tragic event.
I mean,
I mean,
it's
it's tragic
also
when
the,
anybody loses. It's tragic when anybody loses their life for any context because life is like the most precious thing in the world.
well, yeah.
But it's especially tragic when, in the name of entertainment, something that was supposed to be safe then happens. That's really sad.
That's what we should tell the Pokemon if they ever try to get us to pay them.
Tell them that life is very that it'd be a shame if life was
I'm
lost.
not I'm not opposed to Pokemon making money because dude, like there's a lot of money to be made. I mean, like I think we all, the Pokemon included, can come up together. And in the situation where the Pokemon do like reign supreme, right? I mean, shit, man. Like but at least maybe they'll dig us for like helping them come into power. Like it wouldn't have to be this thing where it became us versus Pokemon. I hate to sound like John Lennon here because I'm really not the biggest fan of the Beatles. I mean, they're fine. I don't hate them. It's not really my thing for the most part. But imagine, you know, imagine all the people in the Pokemon sharing all the world. And
God.
you may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. And I hope someday you'll join us and us and the Pokemon can live as.
Is it okay if it hurts to hear this?
Say that again?
Is it okay if it hurts to hear this?
Yes. Yes, you
Embrace
be
the
valid.
pain.
You be valid, Hocus. You be valid.
I'll embrace the pain.
Embrace the pain. That's what it means to be human. And Pokemon, I'm learning. You know, these species, we have a lot to learn from each,
We have a lot to earn from these species.
and we have a lot to earn from each other. But that comes, you can't spell learn without earn, right?
That's true. It's like that. What was that one guy with those insufferable YouTube ads? I'm taking this picture of myself in my garage with my Lamborghini, but what's behind that is my bookshelf. Because the more you learn, pointing to my forehead, the more you earn. So buy
Yeah,
my MLM marketing scheme.
yeah, yeah. And it has more pictures of my parents' Lamborghini in it too.
I'm sure he scammed enough people to buy it himself. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, let's all go to the lobby.
and have ourselves a snack.
You know,
Sorry, I thought.
that's okay. I'm glad we were in unison. Yeah.
I want to select but stay in Pokeball. Electabuzz used Electro Ball. No.
I really want to go to a rainforest cafe now. Like, I know it's really shitty food, but it's a whole experience, you know.
Actually, I've kind of been missing. I've been thinking the same thing that I would like to check out.
You want to go to the rainforest cafe with me?
I do. I will absolutely go to the Rainforest Cafe with you.
Okay, let's find the closest one to us, and we'll make it happen. the dumbest, the dumbest things I've ever asked anyone to do with me. Like, especially since to do this, I'm gonna have to drive from out of town. You know what I mean? I'd be driving like out of my way to go to a rainforest cafe.
Let's see. Do we know? Do we know where the closest one is?
I have a feeling. Yeah.
Moody Gardens, Galveston.
Moody Gardens. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, but that's the only one I've ever been to, or at least that I remember going to was the one over there.
Right. I
well,
haven't been
then
to
we know
Moody
where we're
Gardens in a
going.
while. Yeah, we should.
Boom! I caught a magneton. It hates me. Its friendship is at 5. How is that even? I think that's not supposed to be able to happen. What did I do wrong? Why do you hate me?
What's
I
the
didn't even
like
hit it.
max?
I like
What
it showed up and I threw a Pokeball and caught it on the first one.
what is the max friendship level?
100. It says in percent. It says 1%
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Sorry,
Well, for it's
5%.
already 5% like you, and all you did was grab it. I mean, that's pretty good.
There's also another move. There's a move that does damage based on how high their happiness
Or
is.
low.
There's also a
Yeah.
move that deals damage based on how low their happiness is.
Which is funny because, like, the only way to lower. Well, I guess you can feed them bitter food to lower it, but the only other way to lower their friendship is by having them faint.
So just take
Which
them out back and start beating them with bats and kicking them until they faint. Air quotes.
it definitely puts you in an awkward situation.
No, I learned it
Like,
on Epstein Island. If we just keep torturing the Pokemon, eventually they'll be able to open a portal to another dimension, just like in Stranger Things.
I'm gonna name every Pokemon I catch 11 from now on and start start fighting them until they like knock out.
Interesting. I guess I'm supposed to karate chop this mountain out of the way. Or
Do it.
do I put my dick in it?
Definitely.
Is this like that
No,
Junji
no.
Ito story?
Docking is an ability you learn later.
No, you don't understand. I had a dream. This is my hole. This is the hole for me.
You might be creating a whole new Pokemon right here.
Doctor, I want to tell him he's wrong, but I also don't want him to target me as a whole also.
No, I'm pretty sure a human fucking a wall is how it got nose pass.
Oh, God.
I like always showing nose pass to people because they immediately go, "That's racist," and I'm like, "Okay, which race?"
I want to
All of
say he's wrong, but like I don't know enough about Pokemon to challenge him. You know.
it's okay. Imagine like a cylindrical rock with a nose, with a giant nose that takes up like what 60% of its face.
Okay, no,
Done.
that one's pretty much okay. Never mind. The one that Nose Pass evolves into, because okay, yeah, Nose Pass itself is pretty easily an attack on Team Tiny Hat, but his evolution, could it be a genie? Is it Italian? Is it Jewish? Is he Polish? You can't tell.
That's for sure. You definitely can't tell.
But yeah, Japan, they definitely they don't have the PC concerns that we have here. Wait, I walked all the way back and forgot what I was doing.
So, okay. Do you guys have any tips on naming Pokemon as I start like trying to create Pokemon? Because like I'm gonna let them randomly name themselves, but I need like things to come up with for them to pull from. You know what I mean? So
I would go to a website that has a random name generator or something.
see, but I'd rather come up with a shitload of names myself because I think it's fun. But I just need to know like how do they name Pokemon? Like, what's the theme there? What are some things? You know what I mean? Like, because I know a bunch of random Pokemon names, but I don't really see a connection in terms of like what they would keep in mind when creating new names to keep it in universe. You know, because I can step outside of that a little bit, but I'm trying to make it fit because I think that's what makes it funny. Right? What do you guys think? Like, what are themes and like Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Tepig, or whatever, Magikarp.
Well,
Like, what's some themes here? You know,
Newt
well,
Gingrich.
a lot of
that's
those are
Newt
like
Gingrich. Okay,
the name of the species and then the word for either an element or something in another language. Because if I remember correctly, Chew was Chew mouse and Pika was electricity, or
okay,
it's something like that. I might have it backwards. Um, and I think Chew's electricity now that I think about it, because there's that squirrel Pachuritsu, or something like that.
okay. So it might be easier to try to do this like phonetically than literally. If that makes sense.
Yeah. But then they do things like, so there's the legendary birds, Moltres, like molten lava, and tres is the Spanish for three. There's Zapdos, Zap as in electricity, and Dos as in the number two, and then
Right.
Articuno, which is an ice, the ice one. And so there's
So
like three legendary Pokemon in each region, and so those are the three
okay,
for that.
okay, I see this. So this idea of simple things like elements and body parts and things like that from
To a
different languages
degree, to
combined.
a degree, and then they have shit that doesn't make any sense sometimes too, like
Like ditto,
Smeargle.
right? Or
Yeah.
ditto. That's just a word. Yeah. Okay.
No, actually, I guess Smeargle kind of makes sense because he's got a paintbrush. Uh, and yeah, Ditto, like from looking at him, doesn't make sense. But the whole idea that Ditto transformed, he copied, like
No, it
like that.
does. Like for the character, it makes sense. But that breaks
Yeah,
theme
when
in
you look
terms
at
of
it, it's a
names. I get
blob.
what
It's a slime. It's not a. Yeah, exactly.
you. Okay.
There's one
Okay.
called Diglett. It doesn't look like it's anything, but it's a mole and it digs. And they named it Diglett. And it evolved into three moles stuck together that dig. They don't look like moles though. They just look like I don't know. I need a little help, Jasper. What would you describe a Diglett as? Like a lump? I, like I don't know what to call it.
It's I
I
think it's
actually think I know what Diglett looks like. It's like a brown lumpy thing with eyes, right?
Yeah, yeah, like a
Like a
red
long brown oblong
mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like there's no bottom. It's like the dirt because it's sticking out of the dirt.
Right. You never. Yeah. Yeah. You never see its bottom. Yeah, for sure. Much like me. I usually keep it covered.
I don't know. I think there's something to be said for sunning one's nethers.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Actually, talking about it.
I just make sure my porch is, you know, not as visible when I'm doing it.
Yeah. Supercalifragilistic sickle cell anemia.
You should charge your neighbors like a membership fee, a monthly membership fee, and just not cover up. Just go out there and give them the schedule. Give them the schedule. Charge them for the schedule too. Like when you go to like Disney or Six Flags, that they charge you for the map.
I'm sorry, Hocus. You're gonna have to ask that again. I've been hearing nothing but Mary Poppins singing supercalifragilistic
Yeah,
this entire
that's
time.
actually quite a horrible thing to say. That's a terrible disease. My heart goes out to anyone suffering.
What does it even
Or any other.
do? I mean, it's a red blood cell disease, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's lethal, if I'm not mistaken. I think it. I mean, in the simplest terms, I think it kills.
Oof.
Sickle cell anemia.
Mhm.
So okay, so what happens there is blood platelets that are used for scarring have a certain shape, and they depend on the shape to be able to cover the hole to bind together. When they're shaped, it's literally called sickle cell anemia because they're shaped like a sickle instead of a circle or an oval or whatever, instead of being able to be a plate, and so they're not able to close the wound. So
It's like
you can't.
hemophilia.
Yeah, it
Okay.
literally is that. Yes,
Oof.
like the wound can't close. So if you bleed out.
That's horrible. Yeah.
You need to do like outside stuff that your body won't naturally do to be able to close wounds.
Yeah, that's
Right.
horrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Whoa, 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 Gyarados, you're a Gyarados now. Give me that EXP share. You don't. No, bro. You don't get to be freaking lazy. Get up to the front of the line. You're gonna fight for yourself. Oh,
I'm
that
sorry I
person
zoned
has an
out for a
alert.
second and I imagined you saying that to a Pokemon with sickle cell anemia just laying down bleeding out. Come on, you gotta fight. Hang on. You gotta save
So hang on.
yourself.
I don't know how you do this in this game, but I just saw someone that had an Alolan Ninetales. And like that's kind of cool because well, I don't know, maybe that's in Gen 5. Maybe that is
Alolan?
re
Aloha.
yeah, the Alolan Ninetales is ice type instead of fire.
Huh. Is it supposed to be one of those, you know, topsy turvy, up is down type things?
No, there's a bunch of Pokemon in that region that have different typing. And then in Generation 8 they introduced the Galar region, and the Galar region has new typing Pokemon too. Like there's a Coughing has a top hat, and I believe he's fairy poison or some shit like that. Something really weird. Maybe fairy psychic. I can't remember. I'll look it up. I don't want the internet in a future date to go crazy. Oh, he said the
Yeah,
wrong
we
thing.
we wouldn't want the internet to go crazy in the future.
Weaving gallery form.
Ugh.
It's a
The
poison fairy.
the minute XXR/XX chromosome finds out I'm losing to the girl rival, they're gonna have a field day.
I'm a little upset. I didn't find any stairs in the like. Where do I get zap? What the heck is this?
Mm.
And where do I get surf? How do I not have the HM for surf? Who did I skip?
Which region are you at?
I'm in Kanto.
Oh, I think surf is in the Safari Zone.
Oh Lord, I don't even want to. I might just carry this Pelipper around because it's got surf. I feel like my Squirtle might know surf. I might swap that out.
Nobody tell 2X chromosomes about this. Not because I'm embarrassed by the idea of being beaten by a woman, but rather just because they would never shut the fuck up about it.
Nobody tell 2X chromosomes about anything. That's like an extremist group. Like,
Does anyone with 2X chromosomes even play Pokemon?
Oh yeah, plenty of them do.
that's a good question.
Let me
But
see
yeah, I
them
could
rise up
imagine
and
you have
say something in the comments.
Look, I have no problem with women who play Pokemon. I have a problem with women who post on 2X chromosomes. Totally different categories.
They can't help it. They're addicted to having 2Xs.
It's important to note you're talking about a specific page on the internet and not like everyone that has 2X chromosomes.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, that Reddit page r/2X chromosomes.
Yeah, that's not a hidden. It's not a hidden.
Agenda.
Insult.
Yeah, there's no dog whistling here. I just don't like that Reddit page.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember one time I was having some argument with a woman, and it wasn't even about like, oh, women are this or that or the other thing. But I had said something that went through a breakfast machine of insecurities to make her think that's what we were talking about. And it ended with her telling me that I should play a game of Scrabble against the smartest woman she knows because that'll learn me, Mr. Man. Her friend has a PhD and she's going to kick my ass at Scrabble. And I was like, the fact that you think that that would even be something worthwhile as a test is making me have way more doubt in you than anything anyone on the internet said.
So you are a man and you are a mister. So at least she has that correct.
So you are a Mr. Man. Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know what to give her, bro. Like that's the end of the line. I don't.
Oh, I know.
I
It
would have to start
was
using imaginary number math in order to explain things.
one of those situations where I was talking to her, it was just like she's talking about how her dog was dead and how she was all alone, and I was like, well, if you had a husband and a kid, those generally speaking tend to, live at the same rate as you. The kid might even outlive you if you do it right.
Yeah.
She's a little
And
ditzy. She might
Fingers,
drop it.
fingers crossed, man. That's the goal: is to have the kid outlive you.
did you collect the tears?
I don't know. Sometimes I've talked to some dudes online or like some women where they're just like, we all have stories about different people in online dating who just decide to show their ass, shall we say, in terms of what sadistic things make their sex parts run. And the idea of like nefariously, almost insidiously, like slowly murdering your child is something that I've seen a few too many people talk about. Where I'm just like, oh boy, this is next to the like pretending we're siblings incest thing. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm just going to go to church now. But you enjoy that.
Father, it's been 25 minutes since I heard some disgusting shit that made me feel like I sinned.
I don't really care about sin. I care more about evil. Like the whole point of
I
sin
mean,
is really just for everyone to think they're a piece of shit so that they won't judge others.
Sure.
or
We definitely use
the
that the wrong way.
complete opposite. Yeah, exactly. Or the complete opposite.
I mean, the book is pretty straightforward. There's something about like having a piece of wood stuck in your eye or something.
Wait. No, the book is not straightforward. It
Yeah,
contradicts itself constantly.
it's very good about contradicting itself constantly.
Yes, yeah, it contradicts itself
I mean, I'm not
constantly.
going to read it.
It's all war and peace, all at the same time. Don't forget.
Chapter
Oh,
1: How to contradict yourself. 7
yeah,
days. Day 1, we explain how God is almighty. Day 1 through 6, we explain how God is almighty. Day 7, we explain how God forgot to finish some shit he started and then was like, well, it's too late. I'm taking a break.
Did he forget or did he just decide to?
Did he decide to forget? I'm not sure forgetting works that way, but let's say he did decide to
No, no, no.
forget.
I'm just saying, like, did he forget to finish everything or it was just like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. This is all it needed. I'm not defending it. I'm
Um,
just asking. Like I said, I haven't read the book.
I feel it's more that he forgot because there's like two stories in Genesis, and the second one is about how he didn't forget. The first one doesn't say he forgot, but the second one talks all about how like, oh, this is a thing that kind of needed to be spoken about and didn't happen in the first one at all.
Huh. I think that's also part of like a Jewish storytelling tool where you'd tell the story in like a summarized fashion and then you would go back and tell it again in a more detailed fashion because if there's one thing they love to do is lead you in circles and just nag you.
It's true.
sounds about right. Sounds about right. I think that's dating in general. You
Oh yeah, I meant religious leaders, not Jews, just to be clear.
know, I meant dating for all people, just to be clear.
I don't know. I feel like dating would be such a minefield right now.
They made a Joel Osteen's a superhero movie. Do you think Tom Cruise should play Joel Osteen?
No,
Yes.
no, I don't.
Do you think Will Ferrell should play Joel Osteen?
No, no, I do not.
I think that Tom Cruise should play Joel Osteen if it's a Starship Troopers comedy. I think that Will Ferrell should play Joel Osteen if it's any other type of comedy.
I don't
You
know
know
how
who
to
I think
fit Joel
plays
Osteen into
Joel Osteen?
Starship Troopers.
You know who I think should play Joel Osteen?
Joel Osteen.
Who?
Wesley Snipes.
Yes, that could work.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Everybody, so many people hate Olstein, but he's still successful. So many people hate Snipes, but he's still successful.
I
I think
bet
it works.
he would be able to portray Olstein perfectly in the scene where like the Houston's flooding in a hurricane and all these people are trying to find shelter and they go to the church and he's like, "What? Are they members of my congregation? As in, do they pay me to come see me at church? No, then don't let them in. What? The public found out? Let them in. Bad press? Let them in."
Yeah, that did not go in his favor. It is kind of funny though, because anytime anyone wants to make like a a joke at the church's expense, they seem to go straight for him. Where it's like, I'm pretty sure every other church in the city of Houston hates Joel Osteen.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised at all.
That would be
Yeah,
like me going to Drama Spaz and saying, I've come all the way across the land to find your city. Your paradise for Pokemon shows and experiences, a
You're
land
yet
without
to
money.
be named.
But you're an entertainer, so I want you to explain what the fuck Kirstie Alley is doing.
right. It's like actually she has residency here in my city.
Oh Lord,
She and the
no!
Pokemon
Don't
do
say
an
that.
incredible show. You ought to see what they do with those Pokeballs. And no Pokemon are entered into them.
All Pokemon are decapitated in the process
As long as it's done mercifully and painlessly,
with a lightsaber.
sure. I mean, do you think that would be the best way to do it?
No, I
Would
was just
Disney
trying to
want
find the
royalties?
lazy. I was just trying to find the laziest answer I could throw out there.
Uh,
Sure, Disney can have royalties on. I guess they can pick up some of the blood that's on the ground. Like, there's no profit being suggested here.
that's disappointing. I thought it was going to evolve.
What did it do? Learn a move?
Yeah. Hmm. I'm just sitting here in the center, just shoving candy into it. No, I am not going to look like a fool on Reddit. You are going to put this in your hole, and you are. Oh God, they're going to get angry about that too, aren't they?
I mean, maybe the ones that come out to defend your ability to say whatever you want to say will come out also with the ones that get mad.
Nah, I'm pretty sure "shut up and put it in your hole" is going to offend all the women.
I mean, it's not gonna not offend them.
Hmm.
Yeah, it'll offend them. Yeah, it's pretty offensive.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Did I defile that sweet little shroomish for nothing?
Yes, absolutely.
I
It
actually might
wants
have.
me.
You know what I miss? Midnight at the Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs.
Oh yeah, love Joe Bob Briggs. Yeah. He's on Shutter. The last drive-in is still going strong on Shutter.
Really?
My goodness.
Yep.
Did I?
Yep.
What's out here? What's out here? What do I get out here? Is there anything here for me? Oh, this is disappointing as fuck. I thought I was gonna find Zapdos.
Instead, you found yourself. Hero's Journey.
What? It's just about as disappointing.
Yeah, but I mean, there's lessons you learned along the way. You may not have succeeded in defeating the global Pokemon government, but, you also didn't wake up in a nightmare island where they pedophiled you. You learn how to
Sure.
take life in stride, Hocus. Just so long as they don't make fun of you on Reddit, that's what matters.
I wouldn't mind going somewhere where they put lotion on your feet and they, take care of your toes and all that stuff.
Ugh, that sounds terrible. To me personally.
It's okay, those those Taiwanese people from Thailand
Right.
do
Right.
the foot care.
Well, everyone, thanks for joining us. We're all going to go have thigh massages.